Right, good evening. Hello everyone. Welcome along to Le Mans Ultimate and round 5 out of 6 of the LMU Masters 2025 at Overtake.gg. It may or may not be the last race that I'm able to do in this championship, depending a little bit on the start time for the last race, because while all the other races in the championship has been a 1 hour race, the last race will be in 2 weeks time actually. At Tuesday the 26th. Oh, see that I will need to lower the volume of the game a little bit. Yeah, 26th, and it will be a 1.5 hour race at Le Mans. Well, anyway, for tonight we are looking at 1 hour's worth of driving at Sebring, which is a track that I really do like. Hi Geroid, welcome along. So we are looking at 9 hypercars and 16 GT3 cars tonight, so it will not be as densely populated as the race at Spa was last week. But it will still be plenty of cars on the circuit. So it is now 25 minutes until we have the qualifying session, which will be a 15-minute qualifying session before we head off into a 60-minute race. Let's see now, given that this is a championship and I have driven one race, one round of the first 4, I am not really positioned very well in the championship. I am in 22nd position in the GT3 class out of 29 drivers who have scored points. I did score 13 points with Lexus at Spa last week. And as you can see, I'm not driving a Lexus tonight. I'll be driving an Aston Martin with a very Armai livery. I have 13 points in the championship. The leader has 85. Well, let's try to jump into the game then. Yeah, well, 8 hypercars and 17 GT3 cars on the server right now, so wrong button. So people are ready. Let's do that. Brake bias a bit further towards the front, because I found that was a bit helpful when I drove some testing. The ABS at 9, that's good. Yeah, that is a very yellow car. No tire warmers in the LMU Masters. cold tires. No, it didn't. Cold tires indeed. Speaking of Aston Martins with cold tires, I kind of expected there to be more hypercars in the field as well. Given that is the class that the World Endurance Championship is almost solely focusing on. the race broadcasts. I know the GT3 cars has the strongest grid of this evening at least. Hi Hugo. Yeah, lost a little bit of time on the way in there. 2:04 is the fastest time in class. It's definitely possible to get there, but would require a bit more skill than I have. I think that 2:05.2 is quite... I think that is my best time around this track overall with the GT3 cars in this game, because I have been doing a few of the weekly races last week. Turn 12. Well, I know the other Aston Martin went off in 17. Oh, why do you do that? Yeah, and he wrecked the rear suspension of the car by going into the rear end of me like that. I know, but I think that setup is good. Yeah, we had a Glickenhaus driver, and he wasn't even driving a Glickenhaus. He was driving the Valkyrie. Okay, so I might have tilted the Recce logo on the rear end a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm pretty pleased with the car. Looks good. We can't use those buttons to move around between the cars. I was I was thinking of having a look at the different cars around here and see if there are any custom liveries. We have one here on Mr. Holland's car. Oh, and the Valkyrie was very close to claiming another victim there into turn 17, into Sunset Bend. Oh. Ah, yeah, of course, this one was at Le Mans as well, wasn't it? That's a good looking car. That's a striking livery. I do like what I've done with the shiny parts and everything on that. It's cool. Luca is of course driving the Overtake Lamborghini. Great sound to the car as well. It's a standard livery, That's a standard livery, and then we're back to my car. Ooh. And of course we have a neon cut Ferrari. Of course we have to have that. Nice. Glickenhaus livery on the Valkyrie. Well, to be fair, you see something out of the windscreen, but you don't see much of anything else from the driver's seat of this car. And it is still very understeery coming out of the pits. Okay, so I've been moved down to 7th position because Erik has done a 203.0. 203.2 for Fabian. No, it was Edward who hit me, the Valkyrie. Because it was the car in 3rd place in the hypercar class. Fourteen GT3 cars has put in a lap time, and I'm in 7th, so happy with that. Uh, 7 more minutes until qualifying starts. Now, there are some names that I know were driving the last time around. like Wayne, for instance. Luca, of course. There are some other names that I know from other clubs as well, like Ignacio. Oh, Laszlo is in with a Peugeot. That is always nice to see. I do like the Peugeot hypercar. It's not really fast or anything, but it's a cool car. Well, I'm continuously being shuffled down the order. Ooh, I've just spotted for race temps at 22 degrees and 75% chance of rain. Bum bum bum. Oh, of course we can click the live timing button and then we see him a bit more. Sorry, some sector times and all of that as well. It will probably say that I'm losing time all over the place. Erik Nonnenmacher in the McLaren is fastest in the GT3 class. The McLaren was not my favorite car around this track, but that's very well done. I think we are at normal use of fuel and and tires. No multiplier for this race. Sorry. Yeah, same time. Wayne Morgan and Stanton Augustus has driven a 204.375, both of them. But Wayne's time is closer to 1,000th of a second faster than Stanton's time is. Nice. So we're just waiting for the practice to end. Then we jump into sorry, into qualifying. Car setup. We have 64 sets of tires available for the car, so we should be good. Yeah, okay. I'll go out with now 202.5. Yeah, and I was really happy with my 205. Patrick, who I was following to begin with in the practice session, has done a 204.1. So it is possible to go a full second faster with the Aston Martin around here. Wrong button. Usually I go out and do as many laps as I can when I'm going online with the Ultimate, because most of the times I am driving in the ranked sessions, and then you essentially farm safety rating by just driving clean laps in qualifying as well. In practice, so the time is up. We are about to move around, and we are. Cold tires. Well, at least we have some temperature in the rear tires when we get out on the track. It'll also be interesting to see for the race with the weather, because one thing is that it's 75% chance of rain, but it also means that it's 25% chance of no rain. So there is a question of what tires will be the best and all that. Yeah. Rain in Florida. GeoGuessr signing in, yeah. Oh, purple last sector. Welcome to qualifying, Ole. I've had a remarkably good first lap on cold tires. Slightly late on the brakes for that one. I mean, all of this, it do help that I really like Sebring as well. And that I've driven enough of the GT3 cars over the last week to kind of understood how the cars work the best. I'm constantly getting that YouTube is not getting enough live data for live stream to be flowing as it should, or as at its best. How is the geoguessing going on, by the way? How is it going? Are you challenging each other, or are you just tagging along giving hints to to the guy who is actually guessing. Oh, new PB 204.6. Hi, Fred. Yeah, that doesn't look like ideal conditions for any rallying. Yeah. Oh. Boy. Yeah, they must have done a mod for the track. It opened in 1950 something, didn't it? Was it even earlier, maybe? So it is definitely a historic track. Overdid it complete into turn 1. Or rather, out of turn 1. Speaking of temperature, it swings quite a bit. Because 3 weeks ago, when I started my vacation and I was sitting here playing video games in the evening, I still had like 24, 25, 26 degrees inside there, and outside as well. Yeah, that's right, the car must be stopped. Now I've got 23 degrees inside and it's down to 15 degrees outside, so right, starting 9th, possibly 10th, depending on what Luca does, or Ivan for that sake. Ivan has done 7 laps and only, well, he has a lap time, of course. Never mind. Oh, for the race, a new set of tires. Oh, yeah, I have to wait to see what the excuse me. See what the forecast says. Let's go back to standings. Luca did not get by. Okay, so I'm half a tenth faster than him. And I'm 2.5 tenths behind Dominic. There's some gaps in here. pole time 2 minutes 2.2. That is so it starts sorry. So it starts sunny, and then it will rain, and then it will get back sunny again. So I think we're just going to go with the medium tires. Well, if you have, let's see, center this. If you have driven R Factor 2, you will find it, or like race room and such, you will find it pretty similar. At least from the GT3 cars, it's a bit more, kind of similar in the way you drive the cars and everything. Of course, the hypercars, I'm not skilled enough to give a proper verdict of those. But it feels familiar. Familiar and immersive. Let's see, pits on lap 22. Oh no. Oh, has the rain already started? Looks like it by all the wipers going on. Out of line. We're ready. Very careful on the inside. Has allowed Luca to get through. And my main goal of the race is to try to finish in the top 10. A bit deep. Hey, a proper overtake. A proper overtake on an overtake car. Oh, and somebody's off in the barrier. Holm is out. He was one of the early pace setters in the practice session, at least. Well, he's still driving, but yeah, well, must have made his way back to the pits now. Because he was missing the rear wing on the car. Looking for rain. I could have looked at the bonnet of the car. Going off a bit too far to the left. Not getting the car turned around good enough. No. And this is gonna be a race-ending crash. Ow. What the hell happened there? Well, that's any hope of a top 10. Oh, I can see people have gone in to get put on some wet weather tires. Come on, go, go, go. It was almost immediately as I hit the brakes, the car just turned around. Oh, Ignacio is leading the hypercar class. Might have hit the bump a bit wrong. I don't like how the car is just violently, suddenly just pulling to the sides. Yeah. Well, it started like a really good drift. $158 second to the pit stop. Yeah. Even Mr. Hollom in the Mercedes is getting back by. Who was the other one who crashed at the same time? They didn't get the same kind of shunt, I guess. Yeah, and Hollom is through. Yeah, raindrops on the bonnet. And I did put on a new set of mediums, didn't I? Yeah, I did. No, not the ideal time to come back. Nope, I agree. Because you not only do you see the car stationary in the pits repairing damage, but you also missed out on seeing the crash. Yeah, nope. As soon as the rear end lets go in Sunset Bend, then you're doomed. You get points like iRacing. There is a point scale to this championship. It's Overtake who is organizing it, and not Studio 397. So there is some championship points in it, but I don't know what the scale, if you like. So even though there isn't really any point in finishing, I still want to finish the race because other people might retire. Cold tires. You know, other people might retire as well, so there is still possibility to pick up some more championship points. Of course, when I joined in round 4 out of 6, I won't be anywhere on the in the championship really. Because I didn't know that you could take part and do single rounds in the championship. I thought you had to sign up for the entirety of it when it launched. And as such I didn't sign up for it because I couldn't make at least one of the first rounds. So we're getting the heat into the tires nicely. Shouldn't have to do any more pit stops. So the car ahead of us on the road right now is the car in the position ahead of me. So technically I am catching up to him for position, but not really because I am a full lap down. And Mr. Holland in the Mercedes was one of our earliest casualties in the race. However, he did crawl back to the pits, got it repaired and got it back out again. Seems like he's running at a slightly reduced pace though. Oh, yeah, because he did put wets on the car. And the way that car is moving around, it looks like it's not really the right choice. The track isn't wet enough for it yet. Oh. Oh, and he hit the Sota. It looked like he was maybe going for the pit lane. Yeah, he's in the pits. Sota is back running again. Yeah, no, the track is definitely not wet enough for a wet tire yet. Yeah, and now suddenly all the raindrops disappeared from the bonnet. So the track is gonna dry out and grip up again. Still 41 minutes to go. That was Holm. So I made a position back, and Holm is now out on mediums. Yep, unlapped and overtaking for a position. Oh, again too early on the throttle. So I've got a full lap to the car in 10th position. I will gain some time when he's in the pits, but not that much. Because I don't think I have to go back into the pits for more fuel. Fuel usage critical, it says, so you might have to actually. There's a little bit of a dip going onto the concrete. Because I could feel the car start moving this time around as well. Yeah, so the accident happened a bit too early then. Given that it looks like I have to come back in for more fuel. Right, well, if I have to come in for more fuel, then so be it. Go back to push a bit instead. Huh, 10th position is just ahead of us on the road. And we have some more hypercar activity coming up behind. Oh, I am up one position. Somebody has retired. Oh. Of course, that didn't help me, given that Mr. Holland is coming up fast from behind. Of course, it means that I have a clear track ahead of me. Andres Mendoza has taken over the lead in the hypercar class. Has Ignacio gone into the pits, maybe? Well, he's there. So when will he pass? Oops. Lucas off. And back on again. Looks like Luca got away with that one pretty easily. I was a bit set out by by Luca going for the pits, because it looked like he was heading for the pits initially, and then he outbraked himself. And then he swung back into the pits. It was again the worst possible time to be lapped by the hypercar. Because I was pulling away a little bit compared to Mr. Holland behind. Might be braking too much and too early for the last corner. Nope. Don't want to turn in at all. But we are only 50 seconds behind Stefanov for 10th position right now. It's not been that many laps ago that we unlapped ourselves from him, so we're catching up big time. See, Andrew is just pulling away ahead of me. The Mercedes is a lot quicker than I am, so there's no point in holding him up. And fight for the position. Because in the end that would only have been made both of us slower. Unlucky place for the Porsche, not Peugeot to come and put a lap on us. only 24 seconds behind Stefano now. Andrew is pushing as well, given how much the Mercedes is twisting and turning underneath him. And he did well to get the get this sort of trapped between us. And turn 2, 3, 4. "16 seconds behind Stefano now, so we should almost start to smell the Porsche." Again, I keep asking too much of the rear tires in that corner. Is that the Porsche? Yes, it is. Unless we're doing something utterly stupid, we're about to climb back up onto 11th position. Into 11th position, maybe. And there we are. Oh, the McLaren who's leading is at 4% fuel. And the sun has started shining on the track. Some kind of foreshadowing or something. It is interesting though. The thingy in the bottom left tells me that I need to hit the pits at lap 26. For some more fuel. And I need to fill 16% fuel. I fill the tank to 16% to get to the finish. However, these 16% are enough for 4 laps of fuel, no, 4 laps of racing. But I only need 2 laps worth of fuel. Interesting. No. Turn, please. Yep. And there's a stop and go for exceeding fuel allowance for Mr. Bellafronte in 8th position. But he is too far ahead for it to help me at all. Looks like Mr. Roth in the Lexus did pit at the absolutely correct time, because he has no stop and go. And the race leading Toyota is behind us. Go, go, go. Oh. Okay, so we're on the same lap as Mr. Bellafronte right now. Although we have the entire track between us. Stop. Yeah, good. Ah, yeah, exactly, because now we only need 11% virtual energy. Nope. So Mr. Bellafronte is back out again, driving without any fuel in the car, seemingly. Oh. Which is interesting. Ignazio is back up to second position in the hypercar class. Oh, Mr. Stefano is in the pits behind us, filling the car to the brim with fuel for the last 5 minutes of the race, and he's changed the front left tire. Oops. Looking at the wrong part of the screen again. And suddenly we're up into the top 10. With 3 minutes left of racing. The fuel tank says that it has enough for 2.7 laps. It's 2 laps to the finish. Again, looking at the wrong information on the screen. I think we'll risk it. Oh, second position in class was in the wall. And I crossed the line with that extreme fuel saving and still a 2:10 for the last lap. Finishing with 1% left of fuel, so the crash It couldn't have come a lap earlier anyway. Oh, we finished 9th because the McLaren, the crash he had on the last lap was so heavy that he had to retire. Oh, that's annoying. So 11 cars finished then in the GT3 class out of 17, where 3 cars disappeared off the track and out of the race already in lap 1. But yeah, I think, let's see if we go to live timing, can we see the distance between them at the finish? No, we can't. My best time. Yeah, no, I think I would have been somewhere between, somewhere around 4th, 5th, 6th, possibly at the end of it. But yeah, no, that is a bit annoying that the yeah, because then everything is gone. No, it's a bit annoying that the crash did go that way, but well, that's just the way it is. Yeah, that was what I was thinking too, Ola. Well, let's see. Teams. My motorsport event history. Ah, there we go. And it's only the first prototype trophy at Sebring. Oh, that is the one of the daily races that's in here. Okay. So it doesn't say anything there then. No. Okay, so delivery is still classified as both hypercar and GT3 in the list. Is this where I can see where I've driven? Ah, yeah. Prototype trophy with the Aston Martin in 10th. Oh yeah, because the class points, class positions there. Last 2 daily races that I did last week was with the Aston Martin, and I finished in 3rd position in both of those races. So it's not been too bad. So I do hope that the 1.2 hours of Le Mans is gonna be I hope that they don't move the start time earlier for that race, because if I rush home from work I could possibly join within the last 10 minutes before qualifying. So I hope that I'll be able to do that race, because I do like these races. Hi, Kev. Welcome to the end of to the post-race rundown. Yeah, no. On lap number 5 or 6, we started the race in raining conditions with a slightly damp track, but everybody went out with with dry weather tires. And into the last turn at Sebring, there is a little bit of a dip, and I was hitting the brakes at the exact same time as I went into the dip and lost the rear end and slammed into the wall sideways. It was on lap 5 or 6 or something. I had to limp around the track and have a 150 something second pit stop to repair the car and get back out onto it. But still finished 9th in the end, just 1 position further down than on Spa last week, in which we were not really doing as good as I did today. Yeah, no, all things considered, I'm pretty happy with the race. Of course, I could have hoped for a better position, but, well, it's like this sometimes. But yeah, in other news, the Enriched Burns Rally, the American Rally Championship, the Tobago Hill Climb Rally, I did actually finish 3rd in that event. So now we're just awaiting the post-rally replay checks before everything going official. That last stage push. We still have the Bulgarian Rally Championship to go this week, and also the Isolator Pokal is back on. I think the rally starts on Wednesday, so I'll be doing that. I also have the option of driving the Rally Sanremo in the IRC and the Propulsion Rally of Barum, Czech Rally Slin. But I don't know how much Semitin I want within 2 weeks. So I might skip that one. And also on Thursday, the R-Factor 2 Club is back with the TC 850 at Thruxton. We're now up to 10 drivers signed up for the race. So I think that'll be even tighter and more fun than racing tonight. But anyway, that will be it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Hugo and Ola and Geroid, who was in there early, Fred and Kev made it just in time for for the finish. Do enjoy whatever is left of your Tuesday, and I will catch you all later. So take care then, and goodbye. Oh, click the button, Roy. Goodbye.